What's going on, Crack Crew? It is Bear here for your Friday night Fresh Pack Friday. Tonight we are getting into Tarkir, the Dragon Storm. We're going to do our first series of play boosters. Maybe if the camera doesn't want to start being goofy here. Well, if that doesn't change, we might have to change some things up here. So, first time going live, first time doing a booster box. So, sorry for the delay. We had some issues with getting our things synced up. You guys see we got a little bit of a newer setup, trying things out, seeing how things go, see if this works out. So, I want to thank you guys for coming along. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that little bell. Come on in and keep updated on the happenings and what's going on here over at MTG Mana Cracked. Again, guys, thanks for coming along, and we're going to tear into this thing. I don't know what to expect, to be honest with you. I mean, there's going to be a lot of cards. There's going to be a lot of going on. So let's not put a whole lot of further ado into this. So we'll get right into this. So as you can see, guys, this is a freshly sealed box. We got I don't know what the hell's going on here. I don't like this. I do not like this, Sam. I am. What's going on? Why are you being weird? Okay, hold on. Guys, I'm going to see if I can figure out what's going on here real quick. It wasn't doing this earlier, so bear with me here. And I apologize for the pun. I know it's not very punny. Haha. So, let me try and figure out what's going on here with the camera. I do apologize, guys. Let me see what is going on. Well, let me try and move some stuff around here. See if maybe we've got a glitch on one of the whatever that was. It didn't like it, and my camera's out. Something's going on here. I didn't like that. Hold on. All right. Sorry, guys. We're still having technical issues here. Let me see what I can figure out. It looks like we have a glitch somewhere between the software I'm using and YouTube. So give me a quick second. I'll be right back and see if we can figure this out. Okay, guys, we're back. Sorry about that. So it looks like we're really going to try something new here. Um, yeah. So anyway, like I was saying, got ourselves new Magic the Gathering Tarkir Dragonstorm booster pack here. We're gonna have to go without the mana box today, but as you can see in the back here, we've got our next couple draft boxes here: Dungeons and Dragons Battle for Baldur's Gate, and of course the Final Fantasy Play Boosters box. Those will be coming up here soon. Let us know which one you guys want us to crack into first. So, um, Final Fantasy is the big hit, of course. It's the big rage. So we do also have a Phyrexia in the work coming in hot. Should be here sometime early next week. So um, one thing I've been told to look for is look for the Wizards of the Coast. So we definitely got that here. So hoping that this is a truly authentic Magic the Gathering booster box. Sometimes it's tough to find out. Sometimes you never know. But cool little flyer piece here. We'll throw that up there. So, all right, guys. So I'll just start off the top here. So let's put this guy in a little different position to give us a little bit more space. And yeah, let's. Sorry, guys. This is, like I said, this is kind of on the fly. So there we go. Still trying to get everything set up in here, way it's going to look real nice for everybody. So we got treasure card here. And then 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, I believe. Let's find out if I did that right. And I definitely did not. So starting off with our uncommon Overwhelming Surge, Fresh Start, Star-Eyed Rider, and then we're coming up with our Borderless here. That's going to be our common Reeling Dawnbreaker. It's a dragon, white dragon creature. Our rare is going to be Barren Step Siege. I'll set that off to the side. And our foil is going to be Adorned Crocodile. We'll set that off to the side. And we've got a land here. It's going to be red green. You guys will see me kind of set these cards into different piles, and I'll explain why later. Because what I'll end up doing is I'll just run these through mana box later and kind of see where we're at. So rest of the bulk, nothing special stepping out there. So we'll just keep going, see if we kind of pull anything crazy. I mean, we're always searching, guys, but we're it's all about the hunt. So we got our goblin here. That's the goblin token, the warrior token on the back. I guess I should have seen if there's anything. Oh, look at that. We got an elephant on the back of that one on the treasure. So let's just flip this over here. We'll go through the commons. Shock Brigade. Sorry, guys. I'm still trying to get used to sifting through cards without showing what's behind everything. So we've got Breaching Dragonstorm. Let's see, I can do this though. What I can do, I can. There we go. Breaching Dragonstorm. Lie in Wait. Dalkovan Pack Beasts. And our rare Oh, nope, another uncommon. Rainveil Rejuvenator. Here we go. Here's our rare. Oh, there we go. Borderless Kasari Revenant. Vampire. Our foil. Oh, we got a foil rare too. United Battlefront. Very nice. Our land is Blossoming Sands. So we'll put the foil with the foil. How does that sound? We'll just go down this first row and see what it does. Spirit token. Same spirit token. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll set those face down. That way we're not ruining the surprise. Let's see. There we go. I think that does a little bit for the glare, I think. Or it could just be wrong. It's happened before. So there's our bulk commons. And again, guys, I'm still trying to get into this, so bear with me here. So, Skirmish Rhino is our first uncommon. Spirited Vanguard, our next uncommon. Bewildering Blizzard. Nice little instant. Wouldn't expect anything less from blue. There we go. Now we've got a red-white instant. Frontline Rush, our next uncommon. Coming up next is Dragon's Fire Blade. It's going to be our rare. It's an artifact equipment. Next for our foil is Osinius Exhale. And for our land, Jungle Hollow. Green-black. So, question for you guys: what's everybody's favorite way to open packs? I've seen a lot of people, flip cards down and cut them out. I've seen people just tear at them. What do you guys like to do? What's your favorite way? As you can see, I like to kind of get a little opening and then open them. Try to be careful as much as I can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I try not to damage cards because nobody wants damaged cards. Ice Ridge Serpent. Come on, Bear. Do better. Salt Road Pack Beast. Wild Ride. Treekin. Resolve. Ringing Strike Mastery. And for our final common, Storm Shriek Feral. All right, we've got Wall of War, our first uncommon, followed by Disruptive Stormbrood. It's going to be a dragon. Spectral Denial coming in as our blue uncommon. Whoop. Giving away secrets again. Sorry, guys. Mystic Monastery. It's going to be a land. This land comes in tapped. Comes in, you can add blue, red, or white. That's a pretty big one there. Ooh, here we go. We got ourselves a saga. Revival of the Ancestors. Create 3/1/1 white spirit creature tokens. Distribute 3/1/1 counters among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures you control, and creatures you control gain trample lifelink until end of turn. It's a pretty good saga. Our foil is going to be Underfoot Underdogs. Going to be a common. And for our land, maybe, we've got Scoured Barrens. It's going to be a white-black. All right, so if I'm counting right, this one's going to be pack number 5. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. Get that fin out. Oh, this one didn't want to. Oh, look at that. There's our first art card. Hot dog. So if memory serves, if we get an art card, that means we don't have a token card. So our art card. Oh no, that's pretty cool. This is the Mox Jasper. Wonder if that's foretelling of things to come. That'd be pretty neat, wouldn't it? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll set those over there. All right, here we go, guys. Here's our commons. Meticulous Artisan. Feral Deathgorger. Piercing Exile. Snowmelt Stag. Stormplane Detainment, excuse me. Heritage Reclamation. And Embermouth Sentinel. That's cool. I really like that one. It's an artifact creature chimera. I like the old ancient Chinese lions. Or did they consider these dragons? I don't remember. Lion dragon combo, maybe? I don't know enough to accurately speak on the matter, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. So we have a Yathan Tomb Guard for our first uncommon. Coming up next, we've got another land. This one's going to be for green, green water, green, blue, and red. This is the Frontier Bivouac. Next up is Sun Pearl Kirin. Next uncommon is going to be Essence Anchor. Artifact at the beginning of your upkeep, Surveil 1. Create 2/2 black zombie druid creature token. Activate only during your turn and only if a card left your graveyard this turn. Would be good for a nice little black-green combo. Or black-blue. I swear, I do know my colors, guys. And our rare is going to be Meringue River Regent. It's going to be a dragon. Very nice. Our rare is going to be black uncommon. It's going to be an Orc Cleric. Venerated Stormsinger. That's going to be our foil as well. We got double foils. Look at this. We got a foil land as well. That's going to be Stiffwater Cliffs. Going to be for green. Whew, blue and red mana. Good lord. One of these days, guys, I'll get out of here and learn my colors. Maybe I'll go back to school. All right, coming up next, pack number 6. Ooh, okay. We got a monk token this time, and a bird, bird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. Regent of Kotus, Dragonback Lancer, Free Rim Form, Dragon's Prey, Snakeskin Veil, Humbling Elder, Gurmag Watch. So there's our first set. You know what, guys? I'm going to try something real quick. Let's see if we can. How tall do you go? Ooh. I do believe she goes just tall enough. Let's see if we can shift this around just a little bit. Might be able to make this a little bit more interesting for everybody. Here we go. Boulder Born Dragon. Oh, I missed a common here. So we got an artifact dragon here. All right, first uncommon is going to be Opulent Palace. Going to be black, green, and blue. All right. Next up, Salt Road Skirmish. Black sorcery. Static Snare. Next uncommon is going to be a white enchantment. I think that's might be one of the first enchantments we've seen out of our uncommons. Warden of the Grove. We got a creature Hydra. That should be pretty interesting. I mean, most of the hydras I've seen come out of sets are pretty decent when it comes to price. Ooh, there we go. Look at that. That is a pretty looking card. Armament Dragon. Creature Dragon flying. Although it's uncommon, man, that is some great art. And coming up for our land, we've got Thornwood Falls. That is great. All right. So to avoid this weird overreach we got going on, I'm going to take these packs. Just so you guys see, I'm going to take these packs. I'm going to set them out here. Take them straight out of the box. So no funny business. No funny business going on whatsoever. We're just going to stack the packs up there, okay? Set the booster box up there. No funny business. Okay, here's our packs. Let's get to cracking. Whoop, there we go. Why did we start to fall, guys? All right. All right, coming up next, we've got Soldier card. We'll just rip it and get it. Another Agent of Codus. Whirlwing Stormbrood. Another dragon. All right, guys. The rare should be coming up next. And our rare is... Oh, I skipped it. Way to go, Bear, you dummy. We actually got ourselves a mythic. Pernation. Sorcery. Look at that. That's nice. All right, now for our foil. Foil is going to be Temru Tawnyback. Very nice card. And then we have Tranquil Cove. Look at that. It's going to be a light blue. Coming up on pack number 8 here, I think. Could be pack 9. Maybe I need to get a counter for these. All right, got ourselves a Goblin. Another Warrior. Seize Opportunity. Sandskirter Outrider. Sorry guys, I got giant meat hook hands here. We're trying not to hide anything from you. So if any of you guys have really looked into this before, what are some of your favorite cards to come out of here? All right, here we go. DC, Region of the Mire. It's going to be our rare legendary creature, Zombie Snake Warlock. Ooh, we got double rares on this one. Look at that. Sinkhole Surveyor. And our foil, Trade Route Envoy. And our land is going to just be a basic island. They did put basics in here. I'm surprised. What is going on? Why is this thing not standing? Sorry guys, I'm trying not to make y'all sick, but I'm also not trying to make everything shake as I'm opening everything. I noticed that and it started to make me sick, so I apologize. There's definitely a lot of work I have to do when it comes to this, so I will get better. That is my promise. Hey, look at that. Got ourselves a dragon token. Ooh, and a reliquary dragon token too. That's a common. Wait a minute. So we get a common and a token. Sweet. That should be. I'm gonna set that in its own pile because that's. Well, you know, I'm gonna leave the reliquary token, the reliquary dragon, up as a token. See how that scans. That should be interesting. I've never seen one like that. That's a cool one. Check that out. Again, if you like dragons, this is definitely the set. Equilibrium Adept. Dog Monk. Here we go. Roar of the Endless Song. That's going to be our rare. Again, we got another saga here, guys. Create a 5/5 elephant creature token. Double the power and toughness of each creature you control until the end of turn. That's a nice little saga there. Oh, here we go. Another rare borderless art. That's nice. Human Monk, Flamehold Grappler. First strike. Whoa! Not only did we get the... Look at that. We got the foil and the non-foil in this one pack. That's cool. I like to see stuff like that. That is really cool. And then we get the Swiftwater Cliffs. No foil on that one, but hey, that is cool. All right, guys. This should be pack 10, I think. We should be finishing off that first row with this pack here. So let's hope for last pack of the row magic here. We got ourselves a treasure token with a zombie druid. Got ourselves another token on that has life counters on it. So that's cool. Going back to fire form. Dragon's Prey. Watchers of the Wayside. Look at that. All right, now we're getting to the uncommons. Strategic Betrayal. I think we'd call that a mutiny. Auroral Procession. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. That's pretty cool. Bone Karen Butcher. That's going to be our demon. All right, coming up next should be our rare. Nope. Rally of the Monastery. These should have anywhere between 3 to 5 uncommon, so, you know, I always take a guess. Here we go. Here's our rare. Got ourselves the Dragonfire Blade. I don't know if you call this borderless art, but it's definitely an interesting border. That's pretty cool. And then we have Sagu Wildling, another creature dragon for our foil. Pretty cool. I do like my dragons. And then Rugged Highlands. When this land enters, you gain life. Enters tapped, and you can add a red or a green. So one thing I like about this series, they do a lot of dual lands, or a this or that land, as I like to call these, because they're not technically true dual lands, because it's only one or the other. So, all right, guys, we've got Goblin and a Warrior, so sticking true to the tried and true method here. So, all right, up next we have Feral Deathgorger. And we're going to see a lot of the same commons, I'm sure. I doubt we're going to get through, the whole series of them, but, that's one of the things when you're breaking open packs, especially play boosters, and definitely when you get into like draft boosters, which, are Dungeons and Dragons is, you see a lot more of those. But of course, that's when you're just trying to get ready for a draft. So, all right. So that's pretty cool. Dragon Brood's Relic. Cool, all uncommon. Glacial Dragon Hunt. And then we should have our rare. Here we go. Severance Priest is a Jin Cleric. Foil is going to be Stalwart Successor. And our land is going to be a basic island. But there is the Dragon Shadow Island. So those are, while those, it's just a basic land according to the card, you do have your Dragon Shadow here, which is pretty cool with this set. You won't see those in any of the other sets, so something pretty specific with this one, so that's pretty cool. Cool to see one of those. I thought that those came in other series, so cool to see those in the play boosters. I think the Dragon Eyes are the ones that come in the collector set. So, here we go. We got ourselves another art card. So let's see what we get on this one. This one is going to be Humbling Elder. So we've seen that one. Okay. So this one's an expansion on the play card itself. So that's pretty cool. Pretty neat. All right, let's get into it. Twin Bolt. Oh, I don't think I've seen that one yet. I think that's the first time I've seen Twin Bolt. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments if you've seen Twin Bolt earlier in the series. Now, no rewinding, no going back. Just, if you saw it before, let me know. Cruel Truths. Sagu Wildling. I think we got him in a foil. Monastery Messenger. See, now these are cool. So you can pay 2 colorless for 6 colorless total, or 1 blue, 1 red, and 1 white. So that's kind of a cool thing they got going with this one. Bird Scout. Another Essence Anchor. I know we've seen one of those before. There's our Armament Dragon, non-foil. Still a cool card. And our rare. Nope. Another Equilibrium Adept. Our Dog Monk. There we go. There's our rare. Codus the Fang Keeper. Legendary creature, zombie warrior. Alright. So our foil is going to be Evolving Wild. It's going to be a land. Look at that. Sacrifice this land. Search your library for a basic land card. Put it in the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Well, that is neat. And our land is going to be another Tranquil Cove. Hot dog. Alright, guys, let's see what we got coming up here. Another spirit token. Of course, going to have another spirit on the back. It looks like a spirit elephant. Looks angry. Look at his tusks. Gonna get you. Alright. Undergrowth leopard. Deirdre Island dragon. pesky leopard, adorned crocodile, high-neck wayfarer, reputable merchant with a tortoise. Human citizen, though. When this creature enters or dies, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Not a bad little guy. For our first uncommon here, Desperate Measures. Gonna follow that up with Kintree Severance, Channeled Dragonfire, Lotus Light Dancers. It's a zombie bard. Doing more than just dead walking and running. Hot dog. Alright, and our foil. Oh, look at that. Another surprise rare. And a saga nonetheless. An enchantment saga. Create 3 1/1 white spirit creature tokens. Distribute 3 counters. Creatures you control gain trample, lifelink until end of turn. Looks like I think we had something like that earlier. Let me hold on. We're gonna put this guy on pause. So that was Revival of the Ancestors. Yeah. So look at this. So check that out. So here's again something cool that you get to see with this. So it's an alternate art card, but it's a borderless. Look at that. How cool is that? And our foil is going to be a Fortress Kingard. And our land, another Swiftwater Cliff. That's cool. Seen some pretty interesting stuff on this booster pack opening. Haven't seen that before, so that's cool. Another Spirit. So I know right now we don't have any viewers, and that's okay. And I hope eventually, people come around and start to enjoy these little things. Like I said, I'm not doing this for anybody but me right now. I'm having fun doing it, getting to know the game again, and this is actually something that I get to do with my son. So get to find new cards and play with him, and maybe one of these days you guys will get to see him. Felithar, Dawn of the Abzan, legendary creature, human warrior. Nice little card there. All right, coming up, got our foil, Spectral Denial. We've seen that guy. And oh, look at that! Now we got a foil of our earlier basic land. How cool is that? So, if nothing else, I have a testament to my boy that something fun for us to do, and he got me back into this. So it's kind of for him that I'm doing this. Oh, definitely opened this one wrong. Soldier, another soldier alternate. So you got a 1/1 and a 2/2 on this guy. So we knew we had underfoot underdogs on this one. So there we go. Caustic Exhale. Teeming Dragonstorm. When this enchantment enters, create 2/2/2 white soldier creature tokens. When dragon you control enters, return this enchantment to its owner's hand. Not bad for 4. Kiru Goldkeeper, another dragon. Alright, coming up should be our rare. Nope, looks like I was wrong again. Hot dog. Alright, here's our rare. Herd Heirloom. Artifact. And our foil is Abzan Devotee. And our land, Dismal Backwater. Alright guys, we're about halfway through now. Not bad being 45 minutes in. I'm going to try and speed this up. Get to the uncommons and the hits. So Codus the Fangkeeper. We saw him before. Riverwalk Technique is our foil. We got another foil for the Jungle Hollow. Look at that. Whoa! That's something new. Just throw a mythic into the mix here. Okay. Eerie Ultimatum. Wow. Okay. So that's interesting. I don't think I screwed anything up. We'll find out here real soon, won't we? Oh, there's another rare. Fangkeeper's familiar. There's our foil, and there's our land. Cool. They just threw a mythic in there for the fun of it. I'll take that. Cool. We got another dragon and reliquary dragon token. And then we should have our rare coming up. Another mythic. Look at that. Death begets life. Destroy all creatures and enchantments. Draw a card for each permanent destroyed this way. Alright. Ashran Sunshield. We've got our foil and our land. Jungle Hollow. Very neat. Doing pretty good on mythic pulls, considering I think they said mythic pulls are supposed to be like 5% maybe, if that. I'll have to look up the percents and get back to you guys. But tell you what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to save the overall total for this. And what I'll do is I will take this booster and put it up against another booster for value against value. And if I don't hear anything back from anybody, we'll do Final Fantasy Play Booster versus Tarkir Booster, and see who comes out on top. Or maybe we'll just do, in a month of July, Battle of the Boosters and see who really comes out on top. Might just, get a burr and pull all my boosters by then. We'll see. So we got another Sonic Shrieker here. Shocking Sharpshooter. Quarry Mountain Monastery. That's a rare land. That's pretty cool. Don't see too many lands that are rare, so it's a pretty cool thing to see. We got a Scavenger Regent as a rare. And Storm Shriek Feral. That's going to be our foil and our land. Scoured Barrens. Cool beans. So let's see where we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. So we'll say that this is the last pack in the second row here. Another Spirit card. There's our Spirit Elephant. Flip this guy over and see where we're at. Iceberg Serpent. Oh, there we go. Evolving Wilds. Sulati Monument. Tuned Hunter. Quarry Mountain Stalwart. Alright, coming up is our rare. And we've got another rare land. Kishla Village. And our foil is going to be Unsparing Boltcaster. And our final land, Windscarred Crag. Now that one sounds like it's a reprint, I think. Some of these sound like the reprints, but I'm fairly certain that one sounds pretty familiar. Could be wrong. Been known to happen in the past. Just ask my ex-wife. Alright, got ourselves a Goblin Warrior again for our token. Flip this guy over. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Bear. Hold the cards right. Come on, guy. You're learning. Do this thing. I know. I'm sorry. All right, our rare should be coming up next. Another mythic. There's another Jeskai Revelation. Look at that. All right, and our foil is a Tempest Hawk, and our land is going to be Basic Forest. Not too bad. All right, we got ourselves a new soldier here. Sorry, I didn't think the mic would catch that. My apologies. Iridescent Tiger. Lion Weight. Storm Beacon Blade. That's pretty cool artwork on that one. Rainveil Rejuvenator. And our rare for this one's going to be Dragonologist. And our foil is Salt Road Pack Beast. And our land is going to be Dismal Backwater again. Not bad, guys. I'm pretty happy with this. Seems to be pretty decent pack set so far. I mean, for being just a play booster, I'm pretty happy with this. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like to do anything special with upcoming boosters. I know a lot of people have been doing pack buys and stuff like that. If that's something you guys want to see, let me know. Give me something else to investigate and learn. Here comes our rare. Nope, another uncommon. And our rare. Awaken the Honored Dead. Going to be another saga. Oh, and our foil's also a rare. Songcrafter Mage, Human Bard, and Rugged Highlands. Another treasure token with an elephant on the back. Saga Pummeler. Look at that. Voice of Victory. That's going to be our rare. Oh, we got double rare. Look at that. Sorry, Revenant. Foil's going to be Dragon Sniper. Our land is going to be another Bloodfell Caves. Alright, guys. Looks like we're down to our last 6 packs or so. Yep, look at that. Opening pack number 6. Here we go. Art Series. Narrative, Heart of the Storm. That is a cool dragon there, guys. Then again, I think all dragons are cool. So, again, you know how much I like the art cards. You know how much I like dragons. It's a win-win. Sunpale Kieran. Flash Flying. Nice. When he returns, turn up to one other target non-land permanent you control to its owner's hand. If there's a token, draw a card. Wow, that's not bad for 2. Alright. This is our last uncommon, Veteran Ice Climber, and our rare is Lotus Light Dancers. Zombie Bard. Alright, and our foil is Summit Intimidator, and our land is Blossoming Sands. Not bad. Not bad at all. I like the alt art cards. Those are pretty neat. Alright, pack 5. Counting them down. Alright, got our monk and our bird. Here we go, guys. Walk technique. Coordinated maneuver. Rakshas's Bargain. The top 4 cards of your library, put 2 of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Not bad. Alright, our rare is Clarion Conqueror, and ooh, we got ourselves a mythic. This one. Ureni the Song Unending. Spirit Dragon, 10/10 for 8. Flying, protection from white and black. Deal X damage divided as you choose among any number of targets and or planeswalkers your opponent controls, where X is the number of lands you control. Very nice. Our foil, Piercing Exhale, and our land is going to be Windscarred Crag again. All right, guys. Pack number 4. Not cheat the system here. Just go about the way we have been. Not a rare? Nope. There we go. Glacierwood Siege. It's an enchantment. And our foil is going to be another Auroral Procession. And our land, Bloodfell Caves. Alright, guys. 3 packs left. Count them down. Slowly but surely. Oh, we got ourselves an art card here. Alright. Let's see what we got. Carsey Revenant. Okay. So just a full expansion on the play card there. Just a little art card. Alright, guys. Here we go. Host of the Hereafter. That's a neat card. Zombie Warlock. Alright, and our rare is Naga Fleshcrafter. Foil. Oh, look at that. Another mythic. We've been doing pretty good on our mythics, guys. Draco Genesis. You may cast dragon spells without paying their mana cost. I think this one is a pretty valuable card, if I remember correctly. Could be wrong. I probably am, but, you know, it is what it is. Foil is going to be a Tuned Hunter, and our land is just a basic forest. You know what, guys? I think maybe we'll run these tonight. We'll see what we're feeling. And we did get a lot of mythic pulls in this, so maybe we'll see what we can do. Okay. All right. Now I'm curious. Now I'm curious with all the mythics we've pulled and some of the alt art cards and the borderless cards. Kind of curious to see where we're at. Again, though, it's not about value. It's not about you know, making money back or superseding what we paid. You know, it's a bonus, yes, but Gloomvile Regent, another creature. Our foil is going to be Agent of Codis again. And our land is going to be a foil Tranquil Cove. Very nice. Again, you know, it's just about having fun. And to be honest, as we get ready to open the last pack here, I've had fun. Not too often you just get to crack 30 packs in a night and really enjoy it. So here we are, last pack, guys. Get some last pack magic going on here for our Fresh Pack Friday. Good vibes, good vibes. Starting off, Dragon Token. Ooh, that's new. Everything else was a Reliquary Dragon with a Dragon Token, but we got a Warrior on this one, so something new to start out, and this back feels a little different, so maybe, just maybe, there's something special about this pack. Abzan Devotee. Piercing Exhale. Snowmelt Stag. Riling Dawnbreaker. Seize Opportunity. Sand Skirter Outrider. I was hoping maybe they snuck another mythic in there. Teamer Tawnyback. Alright, here should be our uncommon. Nomad Outpost. Alright. Synchronized Charge. War Effort. Now, if this next one is a mythic or a rare, we know we got something special in here. Well, I can't even say that. But we know we got something extra. Let's put it that way. Alright. And ooh, there we go. Breaching Dragonstorm. We got an alternate art or borderless or whatever you want to call this one. I'm not real sure. I'll have to look into what that's classified as, but it's definitely something different. So here we go. And our rare is going to be Lacid Prowler, and our foil, Digger Island Dragon. Durger, however you want to say that. And our land, Scoured Barrens foil. So not bad, guys. Overall, I can't complain. Let's see if I can. Not bad overall. I'm really happy with how this went. Let me, you know what? I think for tonight, we've been streaming now for a little over an hour, almost an hour and 15 minutes. We're gonna cut this off tonight. I will take a video of the price on all this. We'll set this up, and what we'll do is we'll do a booster pack pricing battle at the end of the month in July. We'll take everything from now until the end of July when we do our booster boxes, and whether it's a draft booster, play booster, whether we get something special, we don't know. Well, I mean, anything could happen, right? And we'll throw them all together and see who comes out victorious. So appreciate you guys coming along for the first live. We learned a couple things tonight. A couple hiccups did happen, but hey, appreciate you guys being patient and sticking around. So thanks for coming along, learning new things and growing as we grow. This is Bear. Be good to yourself, be good to each other. I'll see you guys around. Thanks again. We look forward to seeing you guys on Monday, where we're going to tear into our next series. Well, at least our next set. We're going to have our Commander Masters. Oops. We'll just switch it over here. We'll have our Commander Masters draft boosters versus our Commander Legends draft boosters. 20 cards on 20 cards, 2 packs versus 2 packs. It's gonna be fun. And then we will run these through Mana Box, so you guys will see who wins that particular one. So again, thanks for coming out tonight, guys, and leave me some feedback. Let me know what you'd like to see change, what you'd like to see improved, outside of my fumbling and uncooperative equipment. So this is Bear. Be good to yourself, be good to each other, enjoy your weekend, and thanks for stopping by MTG Mana Cracked. We'll see you again soon.